Check your patterns, people. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever level that you're trying to get through, if you feel like you're stuck and you're trying to break free and you don't know how to do it, if you feel like you keep hitting the same wall or you get to a certain level and you stall, if you think and you look at your money and you're like, I can't make it past a certain point, check your patterns. We have patterns that help us and patterns that break us. And those we have patterns mentally, we have patterns emotionally, we have patterns socially, we have patterns financially, we have patterns spiritually, we have patterns physically. And each one of those patterns, if you look in them, you will always be able to tell. You'll always be able to see. Okay, come on, camera person. Anyway, you'll always be able to see and know your next move. And just so you know, that's the way the enemy studies us. The enemy cannot get in our mind. The enemy watches our countenance. So when I say we have patterns, go look at your pattern. If you are a person that by the time you get paid, you're excited and you tend to do things, and then you notice as it gets closer to payday the next time, you're without, but you do the same thing with your finances. You start thinking and planning in your head, so you spend the same money multiple times. That's your financial pattern. And if it's not working, then guess what? It's destroying you, and you got to do something different. The same with your mental pattern. If there's certain things that frighten you, that make you do things out of fear and out of desperation, you got to evaluate why you do things, notice that pattern, identify so you can change it. Socially, we do the same thing. You find yourself, you'll be estranged from people for a while, and then you see them and it's almost like you forgot why you was afraid, why you were estranged from them to begin with. This is why I'm always cautioning people on talking about what you go through. Because if you discuss and you remember it, you won't keep running in a cycle, in a circle back to the same people. We go through it mentally, with the thoughts that we have. There are certain things that trigger certain people, certain things and catchphrases. And mentally, those things put us back in a place that we find trapped. Whatever it is, whatever your situation is, it is in your pattern. And when you start to realize that you have a pattern, when you will tell yourself, you know what, I keep doing some of the same things or making some bad decisions, and then I expect different results. I got to identify my patterns, and then I've got to see how and what makes me fall into those habitual habits. I tell people all the time, and my mama used to say, don't thought, think. And I was like, but what she meant was thinking is something you can never afford to do in the past tense. It is an action word that you must continue doing, so you must stay in a perpetual state of thinking. And now understanding that, I would have to agree with her. I always tell people you do not want to start doing things by habit. Sometimes in motivational speeches, they'll tell you, you want to do this till it becomes a habit. You never want to do anything that you do without thinking. Because the moment you stop thinking, whatever it is that you're doing, you will no longer have a hold of it. It will have a hold of you. It's been your girl, the Queen Bee. It's been your girl, Candy with Kim. Find your patterns, identify your patterns, be honest about your patterns, and start working to rectify the patterns.